What's up, everybody? This is Gary Holt from Exodus and formerly from Slayer, and you're listening to The Razor's Edge.
You're listening to The Razor's Edge. My name's Matt, and I'm at DesertFest London with two of El Moono.
Hello.
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 How's it going?
I'm not too bad. How are you today?
I'm good, man. Sun is shining.
Yeah.
Your tank is clean.
Yes.
Very good.
Is it your first time attending the festival?
Yes.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
We've been to Camden before many times.
Of course.
As you can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Done the Black Heart quite a few times.
We have.
Sort of just know it like no one else, really. You know.
But no, the vibe of this festival's sick though. I've been here like 20 minutes, and just walking up the street has just been feel like we're within our kindred spirits. You know, it's very cool.
It does feel that way. Do you know, I find your genre quite hard to pin down, yet somehow, like with the riffs, it feels like a good fit for this festival. Even though you're not necessarily like a doom or a stoner band, it kind of works.
We take it slow, don't we?
Slow and low, low and slow.
Low and slow.
Yeah.
I think that seems to be a underlying theme in all the bands I've seen so far.
Mm-hmm.
And everything about the desert inspires me. The vibes.
Dessert.
Tiramisu, sticky toffee poo.
I'll be up for that one. I think The Waking Sun's probably got my favourite riff with that groove,
Oh,
you know,
nice.
the chug, it's
Thank
good
you.
stuff. So, you know, talking about your sound, it's quite eclectic in some ways. Have you all got like individual influences, or is this just like the natural sound of one person's writing, or two?
It's that we all kind of cross over on loads of bands, but we all listen to such broad amounts of music.
Of course,
Harry and I listen to, that's who you're speaking to right now, by the way, it's Tim and Harry. We listen to like all sorts of stuff, but like quite a lot of like 70s like dad rock.
Like Kiss.
Yeah,
no, I can just hear
like
Kiss.
Paul Simon, there's bits of Paul Simon on the record, I think, and like all sort of like lots of prog as well, Pink Floyd and like OG prog. But all of that kind of, I feel
It's a melting pot.
it's a melting pot. Yeah, like one of us will bring a riff into a room, and then we'll all hear it in a different way, and we'll all add our colour to it, and it might end up sounding completely different, but we trust that process and we trust each other. So
permutates.
absolutely,
It's a great
That's
word.
the word of the day.
it's on your toilet roll this morning. Wasn't it?
It's on the toilet roll. Is there more to that story, or?
Yeah, I'll wipe my tush with permutation today. Stick that in the podcast.
That is incredible. I
See
think
that in your pod.
it's going to end up as a reel, I think. Oh man. Well, The Wakingson's been out for about a year now. What do you think of about the last year since releasing the album?
It's a bit crazy.
Yeah, it's been pretty hammer and tong now.
It's been good though.
Yeah, we sort of just been sitting on, because we've obviously written these songs for like probably a year before that.
Yeah.
And then we've just sort of been sitting on it, waiting for it to get out, and then we've sort of just been
Lots of touring.
busy boys,
I feel like looking back on this year as well, there's been so many moments that were all bigger than so many moments that would have been the biggest thing of previous years. But it was just all dotted around the year, and it was like these huge highs kind of felt like normal moments in the band suddenly, and it was like really fucking cool to have that as like.
It's been a movie, eh?
Oh, it's been great, man. Like Art Tangent was a highlight.
This year's been a movie.
We launched it at Dolby, which was really surreal to be. Felt like we'd infiltrated the music industry somehow. Little ragtag group of like
It's very professional.
long-haired people at Dolby. It was wild. But anyway, yeah, it's been great. It's been awesome.
Is it too soon to think about the next one?
We're thinking about it.
We're always thinking. we're thoughtful lads. Like Socrates or Aristotle. No.
Philosophers.
We are.
So,
Freudian. In the next, I think this Desert Fest is our last gig of this era. It feels.
okay.
This is that we haven't got anything else in the diary like that's announced so far.
Anything after that will be part of the new moon cycle.
Cool.
Pun intended.
Yeah. So we're drawing a line under this after DesertFest, and now it's new music and new era, whatever it looks like.
Awesome.
So yeah, it'll be cool. I'm excited.
Do you know, it feels like the industry wants EPs at the moment. What's your take on the short versus long form release argument?
I like to sink my teeth into something big.
Yeah.
Albums will never die.
We're proggy boys, eh?
Yeah. 45 minutes is the perfect length of any kind of musical policy.
Yeah.
Because you get, I mean, I say that, our sort of mini album EP thing we did before The Waking Sun, Temple Corrupted, I think if that was any longer it would have been bloated. It was like 25 minutes.
If it was anything longer, then it would have probably been an album.
But I think those songs work well as like a shorter thing, because it was like, they were all pretty, there was a lot of we left a lot of space in those songs, and it was like, it felt quite like the album's got 10 really succinct 3-minute tracks on it with choruses.
Yeah.
And that EP had like weird, we went in weird experimental
interlude tracks.
Yeah.
So
we went into all kinds of
we messed up doing an EP basically. So
we made an album accidentally.
We are album boys, I think. True.
So yeah, third album coming 2026. You heard it.
Nice. I just feel like there's bands who are always going to write like a 15-minute song, and you can't TikTokify that, really, can you?
No, that's it.
You're always going to have an audience. Well, their listeners are always going to want an album.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think you're right. It's never going to die out completely.
But then there are moments on that album you can TikTokify, which we're having fun with. So
That's a good thing.
yeah,
That's a good thing.
have it both ways.
Stay current.
Yeah.
But don't forget your roots, eh?
Speaking of roots, like Brighton, you're a Brighton band. Seems like a pretty good place for up and coming bands and musicians.
Very akin to Camden, isn't it? Camden by the sea.
Camden by the sea.
By the sea. It's kind of a hometown show, really.
I mean, we say we're a Brighton band, but I'm the only one left in Brighton now.
I see.
Home for the highest, right?
But it absolutely, man, it's so good. It's like we've really built our home there as well. Like a lot of our friends and peers are from Brighton, and it keeps us working hard, because it's like, oh, what they're doing. Not to compare ourselves to other bands, but like to like keep pushing and like be in that environment. And like the guys at Small Pond, for example, where we rehearse, and who have been really good to us over the years, you know, when you walk in there it feels like, oh, there's Clit Drip, there's Every Hell, there's, I'm trying to think of other bands right now, Congratulations, an amazing band. All these different bands who are all grafting and are working hard, and we all feel like we kind of bump into them at Art Tangent and other festivals, and here at DesertFest. And we're all growing up together and kind of growing our fan bases together, and it's really like, it's a beautiful thing.
See, a lot of the bands are quite eclectic in some way, you know. It's not just you kind of, I don't hear a lot of single dimensional stuff coming out of the city at the moment.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Who else you look forward to today?
Zealanado, of course.
Oh yeah.
The headliners, can't really shout out the headliners.
Shout out the headliners.
Planet Zeus?
Planet Zeus. Slift, when are they? Yesterday.
Slift is
Tomorrow. Slift to go, yeah, that would be amazing. We saw them last year. That was sick. Was it last year?
Oh, I missed them.
Were they on at Art Tangent?
They were on.
Yeah, I think I was there for that.
Yeah. Crazy Vigils.
But I saw them earlier this year.
Yeah, that's going to be amazing, man.
Avon, we played with them before.
Avon is playing, are they?
They are just after our bus.
Of course they are.
Underworld.
Queens of the Stone Age diet. It's Queens of the Stone Age. I love that. Cool.
Awesome.
I think we're just looking around, looking forward to just wandering about aimlessly. You know.
Getting a beer, getting a tattoo. You can probably hear that in the background.
Yeah, there's some tattooing going on for all our listeners. They've been playing Kiss and doing tattoos, which is pretty rock and roll.
Hell yeah.
Very DesertFest.
Drink a beer. Drink a beer, listen to Kiss, and get a tattoo. Let's go, man.
It's what your mum and dad warn you about when you were growing up, isn't it? Don't be that guy.
Don't listen to Kiss.
And then you grew up and
Sorry, man.
Oh man, yeah. Well, enjoy the vibes. It's been good to speak to you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you for your time.
Appreciate you.
No worries.
Fist bump.
Fist bump. You might not hear the fist bump, but we just
Add in explosions.
We just did some fist bump. Even those two did a fist bump. This has been El Moono at DesertFest London.
Thanks for listening. Make sure you keep up to date with all of our interviews by subscribing to our channel. For all the latest news, reviews, interviews and more, head over to our website www.therazorsedge.rocks.